74 straight months of job creation. Employers continue to add workers at a steady clip last month, and the unemployment rate dropped to a 9-year low. According to the Labor Department, 178,000 jobs were created in November. The unemployment rate fell to 4.6%, but that's because more Americans left the workforce, and wages, which had been rising, fell. So, despite the labor market being described as solid, some questions still remain. But as Hampton Pearson reports, that may not deter the Federal Reserve.
The November jobs report, which included the lowest unemployment rate in 9 years, may be the last hurdle to fall as the Federal Reserve considers raising interest rates for the first time in a year. Leading economists say when monetary policymakers meet in 2 weeks, markets will be focused on what the Fed says about the path of future rate hikes.
Our expectation is 3 hikes next year. Currently, they're signaling 2. I wouldn't really expect them to necessarily change that, in 2 weeks. But I do think that ultimately, we're at full employment, I think, and we're still adding 170,000, 180,000 jobs a month.
The drop in the unemployment rate to 4.6% had cross currents. More people found jobs, but more than 400,000 Americans dropped out of the labor force, triggering a decline in the labor force participation rate to 62.7% last month. Average hourly earnings actually declined to just under $26 an hour. Earnings for the last 12 months, however, are up 2.5%. Leading economists point out those trends are consistent with an economy approaching full employment.
People think that there's this army of unemployed people out there who are going to steal their jobs if they ask for a wage increase. But that's really a ghost army. They don't exist. And so at some stage, perceptions in the labour market are going to improve. And I think that could spark stronger wage growth next year.
While the tight presidential contest generated uncertainty for both businesses and households, now the focus is on how to grow the economy in the future. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Hampton Pearson in Washington.